Hi everyone, this is Kim from Library and I've got another book that's been shortlisted in the Children's Book Council Awards of 2020. It's a picture book called When Billy Was a Dog and it's written by Kirsty Murray and illustrated by Karen Blair. Now if we turn it over and read the blurb, it will just give us a little bit of information about the story. Can I please have a dog? Asked Billy. Would you walk it every day and wash it if it got dirty? I would, I promise, said Billy. Billy wants a dog. He really wants one. Billy's parents aren't so sure, so one morning, Billy takes matters into his own paws. And this is a funny, warm and true story from the creators. Okay, so turning, and you'll see there's like a cover page, and often it can be a plain colour, or it might have something to do with the story, and this one does. It has lots of dogs on it. Turn over again, and on the right, we've got the title page that says When Billy Was a Dog, and normally on the left you'd find the in-print page, but this book hasn't got it at the front of the book, it's at the back, like some of the others this year. Okay, let's read the story. Billy loved dogs. Big dogs, little dogs, old dogs and puppies. Billy loved them all. He especially loved Fluff, who belonged to Mrs. Bangerine next door. If Billy had a dog of his very own, he knew he would love her forever and ever. Can I please have a dog? Asked Billy. A dog is a big responsibility, said Dad. Would you walk it every day and wash it if it got dirty? I would, I promise, said Billy. Dogs are a lot of work, said Mum. Would you feed it and clean up its messes? I would, I promise, said Billy. I'm sorry, Billy, said Mum. Maybe when you're older, said Dad. The next morning, Billy felt a bit cheeky. What are you doing, Billy? Asked Dad. Woof, said Billy. Get up on a chair and eat your breakfast, said Mum. Woof, said Billy. This is silly, Billy, said Mum, but she put Billy's bowl on the floor. When the doorbell rang, Billy barked loudly. He was happy to see Mrs. Bangerine and Fluff. I didn't know a puppy lived here, said Mrs. Bangerine. Woof, said Billy. On the way to the shops, Billy panted just like Fluff. Billy, have you got your seatbelt on? Asked Mum. Woof, said Billy. At the cafe, Billy waited patiently. When Mrs. Bangerine and Mum were ready to go, Fluff waved her tail. Billy wiggled his bottom. Oh, Billy, said Mum. Woof, said Billy. While Mum put away the shopping, Billy chased his tail. Billy, are you coming to the park? Called Dad. Woof, said Billy. Fluff was excited when they passed her garden. Billy sniffed the fence post. Don't you dare, said Dad. Woof, said Billy. At the park, Billy ran under the swings and barked at the other kids. Then he picked up a stick and dropped it at Dad's feet. Oh no, Billy, we're not playing fetch, are we? Woof, said Billy. Later that afternoon, Billy visited Fluff. Together they dug a hole under Mrs. Bangerine's azalea bushes. Billy, Fluff, stop that! Woof, said Billy, though he hoped it sounded like, I'm sorry. Being a dog was very tiring. Billy's hands and knees were sore and his throat ached from barking. He climbed into Fluff's basket. Fluff stared at Billy, and then she climbed in beside him. Billy shut his eyes, snuggled in close to Fluff, and fell asleep. Billy woke up and Fluff began making funny noises. He barked until Mrs. Bangerine came to see what was wrong. Oh my goodness, I think it's her time, said Mrs. Bangerine, and that means it's time for you to go home, Billy. Woof, said Billy. At home, Billy sat at the table and ate his dinner with a spoon. He didn't bark when the doorbell rang. He didn't roll on the carpet. He was too worried about Fluff. The next morning, Billy, Mum and Dad went to visit Fluff and Mrs. Benjeree. There in the basket with Fluff were 3 tiny puppies. The puppies made little squeaking noises. When Billy said woof, the puppies looked frightened. Perhaps it's better to talk to them, Billy, said Mrs. Benjeree. Then they'll know that you're their friend. Can I give them names? Asked Billy. What a lovely idea, said Mrs. Benjeree. I will call them Snow, Chocolate and Boots, said Billy. But you can't keep them, said Dad. Every afternoon, Billy visited Fluff's pups and talked to them. When they were 8 weeks old, someone came and took away Snow. When they were 9 weeks old, someone came and took away Chocolate. The next time Billy went to visit, Boots was gone too. Cheer up, Billy, said Mrs. Benjeree. If you like, you can take Fluff over to your house for a visit. As Billy and Fluff walked through the front door, Billy heard yelping coming from the kitchen. Is Boots going to live with us? Asked Billy. If you promise to walk him every day and wash her when she's dirty, said Dad. And you'll help to feed her and clean up her messes, said Mum. I will, said Billy, I promise. And I will love you forever and ever, said Billy. Woof, said Boots. And that's the end of the story. And you can see the imprint pages there at the back. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that one. Bye, have a great day.